Okay guys, before you watch this video, I'm announcing the Man Clan, Taos, New Mexico, June 25th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're gonna have sweat lodges, Qigong, breath work, dream, purpose, legacy, get you clear on everything you need to do to become alpha, baby. Hey guys, Troy Casey, Certified Health Nut, back with Leo, the healer, and we are going to talk about tips for plant medicine integration, tips for working with a shaman, where to find them, what to look out for. And so tell us a little bit again about your background, just in case people haven't seen the videos we've done together. And then let's talk about the tips for plant medicine integration, all of the entheogens or whatever you'd like to talk about, Leo.
Well, okay, so my name is Leo Cordero. Thank you, Troy, again, for having me in your program. I work with Ayurveda, with yoga, with nutrition, detoxification, shamanism, and meditation and prayer. So plant medicine, in this case, I work with lineages from Colombia, following two Taitas, Taita Juanito and Taita Luis Chindoy. And plant medicine is a very sacred path, when you're following certain lineages. Integration from plant medicine is actually essential, because that's actually the reason why we're going to a plant medicine ceremony, is to develop the integration, because the plant medicine ceremony brings the awareness. The medicine starts digging into yourself very, very deeply, bringing out those things that you need to focus on. Working with plant medicine is about developing awareness on yourself, on what's going on, and creating kind of like a walking prayer. And this prayer becomes like your thought process on a regular basis. It becomes your actions. In other words, let's say that you go with an intention to a plant medicine ceremony, that you want to move out, let's say, doubt, or you want to move out anxiety, or you want to move out anger. Right there, from the moment that you started going and you set an intention, right there you became aware. You became aware of the anxiety, of the anger, you became aware of the depression, you became aware of the doubt. So now you go to do plant medicine, you go through the process. And the process, like in the case of this one lineage that I follow, this medicine will start digging in, will start bringing out all the hidden parts of you. And then you go through the process of the ceremony, whatever it brings out. Then you go back home, and then you think it's all done, okay, I have purged, I have cleansed, I have received healing from the healers or the taitas, and the anxiety should be removed completely, or the anger should be removed completely. That is one possibility, but what's going to happen is that when you go back home, those things are going to still be there, and you're going to need to organize your energy and integrate that energy in a way in which it becomes you, you become the consciousness that is coming. See? So during the ceremony, things leave you, but then as those things leave you during the cleansing that happens, during the healings that you receive, and during the purging with the medicines, it's opening a space, and in this space what's coming is wisdom, new wisdom. But this wisdom needs to solidify or to ground into you as you go back home and you start bringing in practices. The practices, for me, some of the best practices are meditation. And meditation, during plant medicine, we gain an awareness of the silence and the stillness that is really hard to grasp otherwise with other practices. We can find it, but the stillness that we grasp and that we gain, or the experience of silence that we gain during plant medicine, is very profound. So we need to start replicating that silence as we go back home, instead of going back into the turbulence. So we go back into the turbulence because the family members are going to be there, because work is going to be there, your decisions, are going to be there commuting, you know, rent is going to be there, or the mortgage is going to be there, bills, etc. So it's kind of like coming back into integrity, see? Like just coming back into integrity, but in the process of coming back into integrity and understanding that everything is your responsibility, you need to like find silence on a regular basis, little by little finding silence. I always say the word or the phrase little by little, because this growth of consciousness is something that needs to be done little by little. There's no rush, see? And actually, the other day, I was realizing that the more effort that we put into this process of the spiritual self, you know, of finding ourselves, the harsher we are with ourselves, the less productive it is. Actually, what we're trying to achieve is a level of very deep relaxation. And relaxation, physically speaking, represents at a spiritual level faith. It represents detachment. It represents calmness. So it's like with the practices like meditation, we're learning how to be relaxed internally. We're learning to observe our physical frame and to observe what's going on within ourselves. And parallel to meditation, I always talk very strongly about prayer. I really find out that prayer is very important. We carry so much, and we have all these ideas, all these stories, you know, like the prayer of forgiveness, which symbolizes relaxation also, is extremely deep for me. And parallel to that, you know, good diet, you know, breath work, you know, like working with oneself, you know, like maintaining oneself in the best way possible at a physical level, mental level, emotional level, without being too harsh with ourselves, you know, like just taking it easy and just chilling and relaxing. I like what Guruji Sri Ravi Shankar in India says, surrender it to the universe. And that's kind of like this faith and relaxation and that prayer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it's such a journey and a process, and where I've been at the last couple of years is a heavy load of surrender, and things that I wanted in my life started manifesting a lot more as I gained more of the surrender. So what I'm hearing in your voice about this integration is that the trap is probably to think that we've arrived. We've done a couple ayahuasca ceremonies,
there you go, and
we've arrived, and then, you know, we're on our high horse, or we're resting on our laurels, and that might not be the case.
Yeah, it's the whole process, the spiritual process, because we could call it like that, is a process of taking it easy, you know, of going little by little, you know, like it's infinite at the end. You know, like I remember at the beginning when I started working with Taita Juan, he used to tell me, like, project yourself 100 years from now. Like you're gonna be studying for another 100 years. And what he was trying to say is because I had this rushing, and like putting so much effort into it, and that I never saw any result. You know, like I wasn't, because I didn't even know what I was trying to achieve of just going, you know, and really it's just learning about relaxing, you know, it's learning to relax. For that purpose, I recommend meditation, and for that purpose, I recommend Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is very, very effective. Those
Can you explain Yoga Nidra?
Yoga Nidra means yogic sleep. In my course, I have a Yoga Nidra session, and I also have a free meditation course also. That is in the website leocordero.com, and it's a prayer and meditation course. So Yoga Nidra, it means yogic sleep, is a process of deep relaxation. The technique that I teach, it comes from a tradition, because there are several traditions, but this one tradition, it focuses on glands, on the pineal gland, the thyroid gland, the thymus gland. And so in the way and process of like relaxing in that way, it creates a transformation in those glands. And so the whole endocrine system like aligns in a different way with like spiritual light. And that goes about removing those belief systems, you know, that are so entrapping. You know, I've seen it over and over. People come and they just believe all these things, and without even knowing that the belief systems are already entrapping themselves. You know, they're not, it's like there's not even freedom from themselves because the belief systems are still there. I remember like that Luis always tells me, or he used to tell me, that most of the fears that we have come from these belief systems, you know, like that we were grown into, you know. So the people that are most relaxed are the ones that have less belief systems, you know, like this, just live life, you know, as it comes, in a way, taking it as it comes.
Yes, which is my desire, and it's not always easy. And so thank you again, Leo. Again, your websites, please, so people can find out more information about where you are in the year teaching all over the world here.
Actually, if you just go to leocordero.com, you will find the courses over there, and over there you can sign up for the newsletters, and that's how I am communicating, you know, the different events that are happening as we go.
Yeah, I've had the good fortune to work with Leo a couple of times in the last year and a half, and each one is very enlightening. He's also a very charming guy. He's funny, and I really enjoy being around his energy, and he's extremely knowledgeable and an amazing healer. So certified health nut, stamp of approval. See you guys soon.